Wishing all a very green Earth Day, which falls on April 22nd, 2021. For this Earth Day message, we have collaborated with Saathi Pads, the manufacturers of biodegradable sanitary pads. Talking to us today on the relevance of moving from linear economy to circular economy is Ms. Kristin, who is a co-founder of Saathi Pads. Friends, this is onlygreen, and onlygreen is all about making our world a greener place. Please do subscribe to our channel and join us in our journey to make the world greener. Thanks, and over to you, Ms. Kristin.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristin, one of the co-founders of Saathi, and first we wanted to wish you a very happy Earth Day. We're going to talk about the difference between a linear and circular economy, why a sustainable manufacturing model is important for the future, and how Saathi is working to achieve this model. If we start with linear economy, first, the world is largely still operating on the linear economy model. In a linear economy, the value is created by producing and selling as many products as possible. It's based on the take, make, and dispose model, where single-use disposable plastic items such as cups, plates, utensils, straws, stirrers, sanitary pads, grocery bags, and water bottles are a good example. These items are a glaring example of the problems with throwaway culture. Instead of investing in quality goods that will last, we often prioritize convenience over durability and consideration of long-term impacts. Our reliance on these plastics means we are accumulating waste at a staggering rate. We produce 300 million tons of plastic each year worldwide, half of which is used for single-use items. That's nearly the equivalent of the weight of the entire human population. Plastic is a life-changing resource, but the same qualities that make it useful alongside poor waste management have created a global waste challenge. Plastics are made from non-renewable raw materials like natural gas and crude oil, which are refined into ethane and propane. Ethane and propane are then treated with heat, which turns them into ethylene and propylene. These materials are combined together to create different polymers. You might recognize these as polyethylene and polypropylene plastics. While plastic is durable, this also means plastic waste can be trapped in our environment for centuries if not recycled properly. The world now produces more than 380 million tons of plastic each year. However, today only 15% of plastic waste is recycled. Another risk is that plastics that don't get recycled are broken down into microplastics, which can then become part of our food chain and ultimately part of us. A study in Italy showed that the first evidence of microplastics is existing in human placentas. As consumers, reducing our plastic use is one way to show businesses that we don't want these kinds of products. Petitioning for governments to give tax incentives to businesses that produce sustainable products is another way to encourage businesses to make changes. A circular economy is designed to eliminate waste and be regenerative. This means thinking of the full life cycle of the product and how to use the natural resources we have responsibly without consuming more than we need or the plastic can provide. The first step in this cycle is thinking about the materials we use to make products. Replacing plastic with other materials is challenging because we have to find the right alternatives that combine all the most desirable properties of plastic. However, this is a necessary step. The second is, as a consumer, you have many choices in the products you buy. Have you considered looking for products that are eco-friendly and sustainable instead of those that are just easiest to find on the shelf? The third aspect is, what do we do with these products after use? Do we discard them, reuse them, upcycle them, or recycle them? Ideally, finding a way to reuse or recycle is better than discarding. Now that we've looked at a linear and circular economy, where does sustainable manufacturing fit in? Because manufacturers are the ones making products, they have the ability to choose what material products are made of. This will go a long way in providing consumers with products that are eco-friendly and sustainable. Sustainable manufacturing can also include responsible practices in the supply chain. At Saathi, our mission is to become a role model for manufacturing companies and develop a model of circular economy where everyone is positively impacted. Saathi started in 2015 with a vision to address the lack of access to sanitary pads, but do so in a sustainable way. At Saathi, we produce 100% biodegradable and compostable sanitary pads from banana and bamboo fiber, which are good for the body, community, and environment. We've developed a single platform technology to convert agri-waste fibers into an absorbent material, which allows us not only to make sanitary pads, but other absorbents as well. To make our products sustainably, we start by sourcing the banana and bamboo fiber from farmers, And then we process the material and make the products in our factory, and then distribute them to women in urban and rural areas with various distribution methods. We address 8 of the UN SDGs, and as our business grows, our impact grows because the impacts are built into our supply chain. We measure 5 key metrics: the increase in income to banana farmers, the number of women we employ, and the number of women we reach with our product. Finally, we also measure the amount of plastic waste and CO2 emissions that are reduced by making a completely sustainable product. We're doing our part to preserve the planet by building a new model for manufacturing that incorporates social and environmental impacts into our business. But to be part of the systemic change, you don't have to build a company. You can start changes in your daily routine, like reducing overconsumption and trying composting. There's no silver bullet solution. We need to shift our behavior from a consumerism culture to balancing convenience and sustainability, and asking industry and governments to work together to drive the best environmental solutions. Businesses ranging from fashion to hospitality are pledging to be more circular, redesigning packaging, or reusing recycled materials, while researchers are developing and improving ways to make, sort, and recycle plastics. And governments are reevaluating their waste management systems, making recycling more accessible for their citizens. We need to build and scale other solutions concurrently. All these efforts help divert plastic waste from the environment and move us toward a more circular economy, unlocking the value of our waste. It's an ambitious task, but with collective action, it can certainly be achieved. Thanks.